name is Veronica Garza, and I'm 28 years old, next month 29. A little over 10 years ago, when I was a senior in high school, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease called ITP. It was really alarming to the doctors at the time, and what they decided to do was put me on prednisone. I saw a lot of effects of the prednisone, mostly physical. I had a lot of weight gain, and I had just started college, so it was kind of a difficult time for me to have that added 30, 40 pounds. 5-6 years ago, I was diagnosed with lupus. Again, I was put on some steroids, gained a little more weight, which is what got me up to the 198 pounds. And I felt sick. I remember calling my mom one day and telling her, I feel like I'm a 90-year-old today, because every time I bend down, I hear my joints squeak. A couple of years ago, my older brother, Roberto, sent me an email just expressing his concern about my lupus. He said he had done some research and that he had found that a lot of people who suffer from lupus are able to cure many of their symptoms without medication, just by changing their diet. The next time I went to my doctor, I mentioned it to him, and he was getting ready to put me on some new medication, some trial medication they were testing. And I told him about what my brother had said, and I asked him, well, what do you think? Do you think it would be possible if I start cutting out some grains, things like pasta, pizza, rice, flour, I can get better? And he looked at me and said, nothing that you do with your diet is going to change the fact that you have lupus. You're always going to have these symptoms. Exactly a year ago, I remember I was living at my parents' house, and my younger siblings, Becky and Mike, every day I would see them go out to the backyard, and they were taking these weights and these bars and all this weird equipment that I had never seen, and I would peek out the window and they would be doing these, what I thought were really crazy workouts. I decided to join them one day. My mother and I went out to the backyard, and we started doing CrossFit with my siblings and some of their friends. I started seeing some initial results, just my body changing a little bit, losing a little bit of weight. But I really wanted to do something more about it. I started eating differently. My whole family jumped on board. We all decided to just go grain-free.
What a beautiful sight for the worn and weary eye. The glimmer of light in the corner of a broken sky. Hope, sweet hope, like a star burning bright.
I've been exercising at G7 for about a year. It took a while to get better, but eventually I started realizing that I was good at certain things. I had a lot of strength. I was pretty good at things like deadlifts, things that I didn't think that I could do. I've been eating much better. I've completely cut out grains, and I feel like a healthy person.
In the middle of the night, lying there wide awake. Hope, sweet hope, how much more can she take? Being our strength when our hearts run out of faith. Hope's not giving up.
So I started a size 14 before I changed my diet and before I started working out with G7. And I've gone down to a size 6, maybe a 4. I've bought a couple of 4s. I'm no longer seeing doctors. I haven't seen a doctor in probably over a year, more than a year and a half. I'm not on any medication, and I don't feel sick anymore. I feel like a healthy fit person.
Not giving up, not giving up, not giving up. Hope's not giving up. Hope's not giving up. In the cold dark night, she's not giving up. Oh, I can't live without you. Oh, I can't live without you.